Hello everyone, welcome to more Spirit Tracks. We about to take Alfonso back to Aboda Village. Come on, let's head to Aboda Village. Our first passenger, although I don't think he technically counts as a passenger. It's not until we get like our actual, like until we learn the rules of passengers, which is in the Snow Realm, if I remember right. So yeah, he's not counting as an actual passenger right now. And you can tell because there's no marker above the train that states that we have a passenger. So alright. That's what I thought this guy was gonna do. Slow down. Wait for this guy to go past. And then we full speed ahead. Sort of. Technically we're following him. But I think he's slower than we are. So we might have to slow down a little bit. But it depends. I'm not entirely sure. I don't even know if we'll end up seeing him by the looks of it. Nope, he's going around the corner already. So we won't even end up seeing him on the way there. So at least there's that. We can be happy that we won't have to deal with him. So, the evil trains are actually going at like a pretty decent rate. And also, yes, interestingly enough, evil train is exactly what they're called. Like, legit. They're just straight up called evil trains. So, alright. Now it is just cruising until we reach Aboda. Save for this guy. Oh my god. Listen, you're the one that was on the tracks, buddy. It's not my fault. You freaking were in the tracks and in the way. This guy, I don't think is going to attack. He's like bugged out. Yep. He got like bugged out for some reason, so he didn't attack. Whee! Come to a stop. This is one fine looking train, if you don't mind my saying. The ride was smooth as silk, except for the few times we got, ran into by pigs. I believe you got such a nice train from the Tower of Spirits. Like I said, I think you can handle the dangers you're likely to face. Let me rig something up for you. You ever wonder why they don't give you a, cannon immediately anyway? You'd think that the spirits would, think about that. Oh, but it's gonna take time to get it ready. Come back here in a while. Why don't you go visit old Nico while you're waiting? I'm sure he'd be happy to see you. He probably would indeed. I don't think there's really anything we can do with, the, Uh, words. I don't think there's anything we can do with the windmill in here, so. Hi there, Link. How was the ceremony? So you're finally a real engineer. Ah, this is a happy day. Say, why are you dressed like a soldier? That's strange. You look just like a friend of mine from when I was a young man. That reminds me of something. Since you can travel all over the world by train now, do you mind doing a favor for old Nico here? Back in the day, I used to love traveling. I visited so many exotic places. Every place I'd go, there'd be a station where I could get a special stamp. I never did figure out who built those stations. Anyway, collecting these stamps was a way to record my travels. I loved those little stamps more than anything, but back then, I didn't have anything with me to stamp them. This was a sad state of affairs. Which brings me to that favor I was talking about, Link. Could you use the stamp book to collect those stamps for me? Here it is. Stamp book! Please collect a whole mess of stamps for me. If you get a lot, I'll give you something special. So if you collect all of the stamps, I think you get like the engineer's outfit from the beginning of the game. Along with a couple of other rewards that are just kind of meh, more or less. Boop. Hey, that is not even remotely the right date. Apparently my 3DS does not know what the date is. I was going to say, hey, you can see the date that I recorded this on. Apparently my 3DS does not know what today is. So there's that. Welp. So much for that idea. The idea being, you being able to tell what day it was when I recorded all these. Hey, Link! There we go. We got ourselves one cannon. Oh, we got here just in time. Check this out, Link. It's a cannon for your train. With this baby, you could smash through boulders. You can even knock out any baddies that get in your way. Now that you've got this, you should head out to the Snow Realm. Gotta help out the princess. We're counting on you, Link. This cannon's just what we need. Now we can head to the Snow Realm. Let's go, Link. Now we can go anywhere we want. So long as there are tracks, anyway. Bang! Bang! Oh look, Alfonso left us instructions for the cannon. To fire the cannon, calm down and focus on what you want to hit. Then very smoothly just tap your target. Your pal Alfonso. But why does everybody keep saying to tap everything? Nasyanovich, I read it again. No, that's okay. Let's try it out right now. My favorite thing is that you can blow up all the signs. And honestly, just traveling around like this and shooting stuff with the cannon is a pretty fun way to just like grind out things like money and stuff. Not that you really need money in this game either. That said, don't shoot the animals that are on the tracks. They get angry at you and will attack. You do still have to use the horn for when animals are on the tracks, so. That said, now that we have the stamp station, we can stop off. Or now that we have the stamp book, we can stop off at the stations and pick up the stamps. There should be a stamp station somewhere here in Whittleton. It might not be currently accessible. Might be back here. Which I don't remember what we need to actually do anything here. No, this is the one with the whip. Okay. Let's go ahead and stamp Nico's book. Don't worry. It's definitely not 2013 when I'm recording this. But yeah, right there, that's a whip marker. So I don't remember if this can, like, cut the grass or anything. Darn it! I thought honeycomb or something was like a treasure, but it's not. That was the only reason I did that. Thought that was one of the, like, treasures. Wood hearts are, though. You got a wooden heart. Alright. Let's go ahead, run over here to the shop, because I can buy potions now. Head and buy some pot. Let's see, it's 100 rupee. Like, seriously, it's 100 rupees for one potion. Like, it's ridiculous. Off to the Snow Realm. Totally. We definitely don't have, like, 5 other places to go first, Zelda. Definitely. Yep. It is definitely where we're headed. There is a train to the right. Boo, 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 boo. I do love this music, though. Like, this music was one of my favorite tracks from Spirit Tracks. And finding it online so that I could, like, listen to it back in, what, 2009 was not an easy task. Uh-oh. I'm between 2 trains. That was close. Woo! I was stuck between 2 trains and I could do nothing about it. If that train had turned, I would have been screwed. If the train behind me had turned, I would have been completely screwed. There would have been nothing I could do about that. But, luckily the trains are not smart. So, they did not turn. I believe getting hit by these trains is like an insta-kill, but I don't entirely recall. Alright. I don't actually know if we can get the stamp here yet, come to think of it. Ooh. Hello there, my green friend. How are you? This is where we play Take 'Em All On. As the name suggests, your mission is to knock down every enemy in sight. Now make no mistake, this isn't a game for the faint of heart. Wanna play? Maybe. That twinkle I see in your eye. Okay, listen up, Greenie. It's simple. I'll open a door for you in a second. Just past the door is the monster infested dungeon. It's no place for weaklings. Your goal is to get rid of all the baddies and get to the end of the dungeon. However, you'll find nothing to restore your health inside. Nothing at all. Depending on where you are, your items won't work either, so watch out. Pay attention, it'll be lights out before you know it, Greenie. Let's take them all on. Cost 50 rupees. Fun on the wacky world of take them all on. So, there's a secret boss that you can fight if you complete all of these take them all on challenges. I believe it's like game progress, like how far you are in the game determines like what challenges you can do. Because I think the the final encounter is one of like the dungeon bosses. So like for this one, the final encounter should be the what is it? The boss that we fought. Frick. Oh, I got one. It wasn't the one I was aiming for, but it worked. That said, most of this is pretty easy. It's just tap, tap. At least this one is pretty easy, because, you know, it's just everything that you fought up until, you know, the end of, like, the first dungeon, so. I don't technically have to, you know, blow them around and blow them up and such. But it probably saved some amount of time. Frickin' heck. Keys can be difficult in this, like, touch-based system. But all in all, it really is still more or less two-dimensional, you know? Oh, good. Fighting two of these things is not particularly easy. Again, I keep clicking that when I don't need to. Hey, and with that, we got our money back. Because just that fight alone was 10 rupee, or was, what, 40 rupees? Also, it should be noted that if you do the tap to attack, you can jump strike, and it deals more damage. If you're far enough, if you're, like, far enough away. Far enough away, but not too far away, you know? Frickin', why? Why is this, like, suddenly giving me trouble? Ah! That Octorock almost got me. I'm at 3/4 health, and I still have, like, a boss to do. And probably a couple more levels. Nope, just a boss. As long as I do this boss right, it should be fine. But, can't skip this cutscene, apparently. Stagnox, Armored Colossus. But also do have to do it carefully because no healing. I've only got, what, 3/4 hip, of a heart here. So, got to play things carefully. I almost dislike the fact that like when you hit an enemy, it like auto closes the windmill. Just because I'm so used to like reaching up and tapping the thing to close it. And don't get me wrong, it's actually kind of a decent quality of life feature. Ah, frick. It's just, I'm so used to reaching up and tapping the thing that I reach up and I tap it right as it closes, and so it just reopens instead of closing. Bang. 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 Nice. I honestly thought I had missed that. I was like, I'm attacking from the side. I don't know if this is going to work right. And then it did. It worked out fine. Okay. We did it. We completed the challenge. Good work, Greenie. Made it to the end of the dungeon. Timing was 7:17. Not bad at all. Here's your prize this time. Hope you like it. Got our container. Have it come try again. I'm expecting big things from you, boy. Woo! That was not the easiest thing. But we did it. That's what matters. Like, the thing isn't, like, up here, is it? On the walls? Like, the stamp isn't, like, up here, right? I'm trying to, like, look. But if it is, it's probably in one of these, like, corner or side towers I can't even see up. So I am not entirely sure where the stamp is, but I'm not seeing it anywhere around on like the bottom here. So it's very possible that it's like up on one of these walls, which I cannot currently get to. So, there's that. Well, we will be able to get up at some point. Don't remember which item it is. Like, I know that we get bombs, and that lets us, like, break open this, like, spot over here. But even then, I don't think, like, once I have bombs, I just don't think that that'll be enough to, like, get us everywhere that we want to go. So, I don't think there's anything else. Not really. Like, I could buy... Oh, I can't buy any of those, actually. I could just buy that. I was gonna say, I should have a shield, though, right? Yeah. That I do. And I was gonna say, I don't think there's anything that you can, like, interact with. There is a tingle over here, though. But that is the extent of tingle in this game, luckily. There are no other appearances of tingle. So. Alright, well, so there's nothing else that we can do here. So let's head over to the forest place. The forest temple and the forest sanctuary. So let's head on to both of those places. And this could be trouble up here with this evil train. We shall see how it goes. Depends on if he goes straight or not. He is not going straight. Death. Well, I mean, that confirms that it is indeed an instant kill. So there's that. Unfortunately, there's really nothing, like, I guess if I hadn't, like, slowed down for a moment, I might have been able to, like, hit the turn there. But other than that, I don't think there's much else I could have done other than turn at this first turn instead. So eventually, I think these two trains clear out. But I don't really fully remember. I did not mean to do that. I wanted to just, like, stop. And see if this guy's gonna turn. Now that he's not turning. Now we can go straight. Also, at some point, these arches will become a thing, but I don't think that happens for a while. The archways there are little, like, warp gates, so. But you have to be on the correct end of them. Whoa there. Hang on. That was not... I always hate that one because it's like instantaneous. You really only get like a split second to actually like pick a path. But yeah, I mean, you can see how like, I'm controlling it by not even like using the drawing. You can, but there's not really that much point to like controlling it via draw. Because there's just way too many things that you have to be like, oh, I have to, change my path here because of the evil train, And so there's really never a good point where you can just like, nope, don't think so. I don't actually know if we get a boomerang in this one or not. That might just be Phantom Hourglass that we get the boomerang. Which would suck. But it's not like terrible or anything. Stamp station. Up. Alright, we have 3 stamps. That was literally the whole point in coming here, was for the stamps. But then we can go to the Forest Temple and get a stamp there. And then, with that, we will have all of the stamps currently available. Or at least that we've, like, been able to get to so far. So, that said, you can see, like, there's going to be spirit tracks there at some point. Bang! I don't need your sign. Get out of here. I don't need to blow my horn at Skulltulas anymore. Get out of here. Don't need this sign. I do love that you can do that, though. You can just, like, shoot the sign and it explodes off. Bang. I love that the, like, battle music pops in for a second, and then it just goes away immediately. Because you blast it. Hi, Bunny. We'll get to you in a minute. Well, not in a minute, but we'll get to you eventually. Whoa, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to see if I could get, like, a good, like, shot of the Forest Temple for thumbnails, but I don't think I'm going to be able to. Not going forward, anyway. And now we just run in here. We get our stamp. And we run on out. My throat is dry. I should probably get a drink. But that would require me to, like, be done with the episode. Which, honestly, this is probably just a good spot to end at anyway. So I think we will end things off here. I do hope you've enjoyed. Next episode, off to the Snow Realm. Yeah, if you did, feel free to subscribe. Check the video description down below for a link to the playlist. Though I guess I'm putting up end cards now, so you could just use that as well. But also, feel free to come on out to Patreon and Discord, because it does help out the channel quite a bit. And with that, I will see you all next time. See you later. There's the forest temple.